Hello all, welcome to my free Ori embroidering session. I've been teaching Ori for you from the basic till the mat stitches and the Zadosi work, beadswork also I have taught. Now I'm going to teach you the stonework. So before starting with the stonework, I'm going to give a quick recap of my previous sessions, that is the beginning of the Ori. Okay, so to start with, I have this zari is nothing but a synthetic thread. I already told you. So this zari I'm just holding in this way. I'm keeping it under the frame, and how to fix the frame I have already told you in my previous video. Please check it. In this video I'm just going to give a recap of the basic stitch of the Ori embroidery, as many have already requested. And so now the needle, actually I use the needle number 14 for the Ori embroidery. This is a normal needle which doesn't have any specification. I am just using this for this video. I but usually use size 0.5 mm, that is needle number 14. I hope this is clear, the basic information are clear. Now we are going to have a recap of the basic Ori embroidery stitch. Okay, I'm just holding the I have just made a normal knot here. I'm holding it like this and keeping it under the frame, and the hump of the needle should be facing me. That means the person who is doing the Ori embroidery, the hump of the needle must be facing me. And I just pierce it and I just take this out. Okay, so there are two types of stitches. One is that is going from my left to right, that is the clockwise, and another one is right to left, that is anti-clockwise. So now I am going from left to right, that is my clockwise. So in that case, I am just piercing it. I am holding it and piercing it, and in the bottom of the frame, if your stitch is going on the clockwise, the zari should be rolled anti-clockwise around the needle and taken out. Okay, once again I'm going to show the same. See, my stitch is going clockwise, so this zari is going anti-clockwise and I'm taking this out. I hope this is clear. So in the other way around, the same thing, I am going to show a stitch which is going clockwise. I'm sorry, anti-clockwise. Okay, see, I'm just holding it under the frame, taking this out. Now my stitch is coming anti-clockwise, so under the frame I am rolling the thread in clockwise direction. Okay, so I have just taken this out. Once again I am showing it and just rolling it clockwise. I'm sorry, I roll it clockwise. The one drawback of having this kind of needle which doesn't have any specification is, and this part is very rolling, the needle which has specification usually have a flat portion here, which is very easy to hold and which doesn't allow the needle to roll. Very people who have so much of experience using this needle only can use it. Otherwise you go for a needle which has specification, the flat portion over here, that is in the middle of the needle, to hold it like this very firmly, so that this won't move like this won't roll out like this. So you will not be able to handle the thread very with so much of ease. Okay, I hope this is useful. And one more thing I'm going to show you is starting knot and end knot. In the same video I'm going to show you. Starting knot is nothing but that will not lock the thread with the cloth, but it is the way to start the Ori embroidery. See, if my thread is if my stitch is going clockwise, I have to make one single stitch in the anti-clockwise direction. Okay, that is the starting is. So whatever it may be the direction your stitch is going, you have to make one single stitch in the opposite direction. That is the starting knot. And the end knot I am going to show you. Okay, see, now I want to end this stitch. What I will do is, see, this is out, I am holding this thread. While holding it, I am going down and holding the previous stitch very firmly, and then slowly pull this down. For clarity, I am just making one more. See, I am just holding the previous stitch, slowly pulling the thread down slowly. So in that case, the thread will not come out. This is the way to lock the stitch along the cloth. So I hope these are clear. Now I am going to tell you how to do this stonework. Stonework, it's good to stick the whole stone on the cloth. I have already done it using a fabric glue, and so this way while you are stitching around the stone, it won't move around, and the design will be proper. So as I already said, I am making a starting knot because my stitch is going to be clockwise, so I just made a starting knot in the opposite direction and make a stitch around the stone like this. Okay, and when you come here, doesn't matter what kind of in which shape the stone is, it will usually have holes. If it doesn't have holes, you will have to only stick it. Usually if you wash, it will come out, and if you use it too often, it will come out. So I usually opt for the stone that can be stitched. So here is a hole here. So instead of piercing it on cloth, I'm just keeping it on the hole, the thread, and going through that. So yeah, I just made a pierce on the through the hole and did a stitch the same way. See, here it's like clockwise only, so however you have to roll the zari around the needle in the anti-clockwise. So I have made a stitch till here, and here is a hole. Okay, usually the stone is sticked, so it's not good to apply the glue when where the hole is there. Okay, so apply only in the middle portion of the stone. If the stone has a hole in the middle, apply around the hole, don't apply where the hole is. Okay, it has just come through this, and here I'm just coming around here, and now I'm going to make a end knot. So I am just through this, my last stitch, without coming out, I'm just going down and holding my previous stitch, the last one, not any of the previous stitches, just the last one. Hold it firmly. And stitch that. So now the stonework is completed. I hope this video was useful. Please, if you have any doubt, please feel free to comment your doubt or contact me. My email ID is available in the description box. Thank you.